Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the tragic story of the Titanic and the major mistakes that contributed to its disastrous fate. On the 15th of April 1912, this seemingly invincible titan of the sea met its match in the form of an iceberg, an encounter that would send shockwaves across the world. Join us as we navigate the icy waters of the North Atlantic and uncover the events that led to the sinking of this legendary ship. Stay tuned to learn about the critical errors that turned a navigational accident into one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. The vast expanse of the North Atlantic, often shrouded in mist and mystery, can be a treacherous domain. As the Titanic embarked on its maiden voyage, it received a series of wireless messages, whispers on the airwaves, warning of icebergs in its path.
These messages, however, were not given the weight they deserved. The pursuit of speed and adherence to a tight schedule seemed to take precedence over caution, a decision that would prove fatal.
Like a creature unfazed by the distant alarm calls of danger, the Titanic pressed on into the icy abyss. Little did anyone know these whispers held the key to their survival. The Titanic, a marvel of engineering at the time, was woefully unprepared for the sheer scale of the disaster that awaited. The number of lifeboats on board, a mere 20, stood in stark contrast to the over 2,200 souls it carried.
This meant that even if every lifeboat were filled to capacity, over half of the passengers and crew would be left with no means of escape. This critical shortage was a consequence of outdated safety regulations and a prevailing yet tragically misplaced belief in the ship's unsinkability.
The Titanic, a symbol of both luxury and speed, was sailing at a perilous pace of nearly 22 knots. While impressive for its size, this speed was deemed unsafe in the iceberg-infested waters of the North Atlantic, especially under the cloak of night.
This relentless pursuit of speed severely limited the crew's ability to react and maneuver the ship away from danger. Every knot gained was a gamble against the unforgiving nature of the sea.
And so the stage was set for a race against fate, with the Titanic hurtling through troubled waters, unaware of the catastrophe that lay ahead. High above the deck in the crow's nest, the ship's lookouts served as the eyes of the Titanic, scanning the horizon for any signs of danger.
However, we were handicapped by a critical oversight, the lack of binoculars. The key to the locker containing these vital instruments was missing, further compromising our ability to detect the looming threat.
As fate would have it, this seemingly small oversight would have profound consequences. The Titanic, often hailed as the pinnacle of shipbuilding, was not without its vulnerabilities. The ship's watertight compartments, designed to contain flooding, proved to be a fatal flaw. These compartments, while technologically advanced for their time, did not extend high enough to contain the influx of water. As the icy grip of the Atlantic took hold, water breached one compartment after another, sealing the ship's fate. The moments following the collision were marked by confusion and a delayed response. The gravity of the situation took time to sink in, and the order to evacuate the ship came after precious time had been lost.
The unsinkable Titanic was in fact sinking, and panic began to grip the passengers and crew. Lifeboats, meant to be beacons of hope, were lowered into the icy water, many tragically half-filled due to miscommunication and the chaotic scramble for survival.
The belief in the Titanic's unsinkability was so deeply ingrained that it fostered a sense of complacency. Safety drills, those rehearsals for disaster, were not given the importance they deserved.
The prevailing attitude seemed to be that the Titanic was immune to the perils that plagued lesser vessels. This overconfidence, this dangerous illusion of invincibility, would ultimately contribute to the tragic loss of life.
As the Titanic began its desperate struggle for survival, distress signals were sent out into the night, desperate pleas for help echoing across the waves.
The Californian, a nearby ship, received these signals but failed to act decisively. Miscommunication, assumptions, and a series of missed opportunities sealed the Titanic's fate. The lights of the Californian, so close yet so agonizingly out of reach, served as a cruel reminder of hope lost.
The sinking of the Titanic stands as a stark reminder of the importance of humility in the face of nature's power. It underscores the need for constant vigilance, effective communication, and a commitment to safety above all else. The tragic loss of life serves as a poignant lesson etched in the annals of history. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more historical insights. Let us know in the comments what other historical events you'd like us to cover. Until next time, stay curious.